All right. We're going to start with question one. Question one, paper one, June, paper one, 2017. Question one, 1.1, 1.1.1. We're given 3x squared plus 10x plus 6 is equals to 0. We have our favorite formula called the quadratic formula, which is x is equals to plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. All of this is divided by 2a. All of it is equals to x minus b is 10 plus minus square root of 10 squared minus 4, a is 3, and c is 6. All of this inside the square root, all divided by 2. A is 3. Then x is equals to minus 10 plus minus the square root of 100 minus 24 times 3, 72. If I'm not mistaken, let me open my calculator here. Where's my calculator? Where's my calculator? There's my calculator. Okay. Divide, got it, divided by 6. X is equals to minus 10. Clear everything. We say 4 times 3 times 6, 72. Plus or minus bracket. We say 100 minus 72 is 28. All divided by 6. Therefore, x is equals to minus 10 plus square root of 28 divided by 6, or x is equals to minus 10 square plus, no, x is equals to negative 10 minus the square root of 28, all divided by 6. You can further simplify it, which is the square root of 28. The square root of 28 is going to give you x is equals to minus 2 root of 7 divided by 6. X is equals to minus 5 plus square root of 7 all divided by 3. X is equals to minus 5 minus the square root of 7 all divided by 3. Oh, that's a bit too long for what we're supposed to do, but it's fine. We move on. We have the next question. The next question is 1.1.2, which is the square root of 6x squared minus 15 is equals to x plus 1. All right. So we see here, we see the sort function. We see this thing, which means we must start by removing it. We start by removing this one. We come up with, we square both sides, which is the square root of 6x squared minus 15 squared is equals to x plus 1 squared. We square this side, we come up with 6x squared minus 15 is equals to x squared plus 2x plus 1. We put 0 is equals to, we bring this side, we have 5x squared. We bring that one that side, we have minus 2x. We bring this one that side, we have minus 16. Right. This one comes this side, becomes, yes, 5. This one goes that side, becomes minus 2. This one goes that side, it becomes this one. We check first if this one can be factorized. Say 5 times 1 is 5. We say 4 times 4. 4 times 4 8 times 2, 16 times 1. So if we go, yes, these two, they're going to give us the solution of what we want. So 0 is equals to, brackets, they're open. We must have 5x times x. But now we don't want to make 40, so the x is going to be here, and this one is going to be 2. But we need it to be negative, so the 10 must be negative plus. This times this is 5x squared. This times this is minus 10x. This plus this is positive 8x, which makes the negative x. And then this and this is negative. Therefore, 5x plus 8 is equals to 0. X minus 2 is equals to 0. Therefore, 5x is equals to 8. X is equals to 8 over 5. And x is equals to 2. Next question. 1.1.3. We have x squared plus 2x minus 24 equals to 0. Right? Okay. All right. We must factorize this. And factorizing this, as we can see, again, we have 1 here, which 1 times 1. And then we have 24. 24 is 24 times 1. Or it can be 6 times 4. So we're going to go with 6 minus 4 is going to give us the what we need. So it's going to be x, 6, 4. Minus, wait. Positive is greater or equals to 0. Therefore, x minus 4 is greater or equals to 0. And x plus 6 is greater or equals to 0. And x is greater or equals to 0. Or x is greater or equals to minus 6. So four. I make a mistake. It's 4. If we were to have a diagram, we'd see that negative 6 is here and 4 is here. This one would be there, this one would be there. Therefore, this one cannot be. So it's x is greater than negative 6 and x than 4. This is our solution. Next. All right. Solve. Okay. We have 1.2, which is 5x plus y is equals to 3. Is our first equation. 3x squared minus 2x minus 2xy is equals to y squared minus 105. Right? 5x plus y is equals to 3. 3x squared minus 2y is equals to this one. Right? I'm going to call this equation number 2. I'm going to say let y be subject of 1. Therefore, y is equals to 3 minus 5x. This one is equation number 3. Then we sub equation 3 into equation 1. Equation 2. All right. Equation 2 is 3x squared minus 2xy is equals to y squared minus 105. All right. What we have is 3x squared minus 2xy is 3 minus 5x is equals to 3 minus 5x squared minus 105. Therefore, 3x squared minus this and this is 6x. This and that is plus 10x squared. And therefore, this is going to open up to be 3 minus 5x, 3 minus 5x minus 105. These two, they add up, they become 13x squared minus 6x is equals to 9. This and this is 9. That and that is minus 15x. That and that is minus 15x. This and this is plus 25x squared minus 105. All right. All of this is equals to, we bring the 25x to the front, x squared. This and this make 30x. That and that makes minus 96. All of this is equals to 13x squared minus 6x. We say, make this 0. We say 25x squared. Bring this on that side. Minus 13x. Minus 30x. Bring this on that side. Plus 6x. Minus 96. 0 is equals to 25x squared. This and this. No, it's not 25x squared. 0 is equals to 25 minus 13 is 12x squared. 30 is minus 24x minus 96. We simplify it. We make it as simple as possible. We say, okay, if we divide everything by 12, we say 96 divided by 12. Okay, we have 0 is equals to, divide everything by 12, x squared minus 2x minus 8. Right, minus 8. 8 is going to be 0 is equals to, bracket, 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 4, 2, x, x. We need the big one and the small one. Therefore, x is equals to negative 2 and x is equals to positive 4. We sub these ones back into the original equation to get the value of y. We say, therefore, y is equals to 3 minus 5x is equals to 3 minus 5 minus 2. Y is equals to 3 minus plus 10. Y is equals to 13. When x is equals to negative 2, y is equals to 13. X, y is equals to. And then y is equals to 3 minus 5, x is 4. Y is equals to 3 minus 20. Therefore, y is equals to minus 17. Therefore, x, y is equals to 4 minus 17. This is this answer. Then we continue. Nobody left this. Continue. Okay. 1.3. 1.3.1. Solve for p if p squared minus 48 p minus 49 is equals to 0. Solve for p. So we're given p squared minus 48p minus 49 is equals to 0. Okay. We just use the quadratic formula, which is x is equals to negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a is equals to negative b is going to be negative 48 plus minus square root of 48 negative squared minus 4a is 1, all bracket, c is minus 49, all bracket, all divided by 2 multiplied by 1 is equals to x. Well, in this case, p. In this case, p. In this case, p. Jump back to our calculator. We say this and this is going to be plus 48 plus minus square root. We say 48 times 48, which is 48 squared. It's going to be 2304 minus 4 times 1 times 49. But there's two negatives, so these negatives, they're going to cancel out each other. This ends up being a positive, so it's 196. All of this is divided by 2. Therefore, P should give us a 304 plus a 196, which is 48 plus minus the square root of 2500, all divided by 2. P is equals to 48. If I'm not mistaken, the square root is going to be 50. The square root is 50 plus minus 50 divided by 2. P is equals to 48 plus 50 divided by 2 of 48 minus 50 divided by 2, which makes P to be equals to this one is 98 divided by 2 is 49. This one is 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. These are the values of P. Right? P has 2 values. Let's go back to the question. The question 1.3.2 says, therefore, hence or otherwise solve for x if 7 raised to the power of 2 minus 48 raised to the power of 7x minus 49 is equals to 0. So in this case, we realize what they are doing. We say, therefore, let P be equal to 7 raised to the power of 2x. And remember, P is this one, because they said hence, which is based on the previous question. Okay, from that one, we realize that 7 raised to the power of 2x is equals to 49, means 7 raised to the power of 2x is equals to 7 raised to the power of 2. Therefore, 2x is equals to 2, x is equals to 1. That is x. The other one, which is going to be 7 raised to the power of x is equals to negative 1. This one does not have a solution. That is the end of question 1. Question 2. Question 2. Moving to question 2. Question 2 says, you are given a geometric sequence. You are given a geometric sequence. It says, write down the value of the common ratio. Right? 2.1, 2.1.1 is a geometric sequence. The geometric sequence is the common ratio is equals to 2 divided by T1. It's already stated it's a geometric sequence. Therefore, R is equals to 2 divided by 3. Okay. 2.1.2. Calculate the value of K. Okay. In any geometric sequence, this is the common formula, R raised to the power of n minus 1, right? But to make matters easy, we could just say T2 divided by T1 is equals to T3 divided by T2 is equals to T4 divided by T3, but we don't have T4. So we could just end it here. We say T2 is equals to term number 2 is 2, term number 1 is 3. All of this is equals to term number 3 is K, term number 2 is 2. Cross multiplication, right? We find 2 times 2 is equals to 3 times K is equals to 4 is equals to 3K. K is equals to 4 over 3. Straightforward and easy. Okay. 2.1.3. Calculate the value of n if Tn is equals to 128,729. Okay. All right. Now, we go back to this one. We say Tn is equals to ARn minus 1, where A is equals to T1, where R is equals to T2 over T1. We have everything. Therefore, Tn is equals to T1, which in this case is 3. Where R is equals to 2 over 3 raised to the power of n minus 1. But they say we have Tn, but we're looking for n. So we substitute 128 divided by 729 is equals to 3, 2 raised to the power of n minus 1. We go to our calculator. We say 128 divided by 723, right? Okay, let's keep it in solid form. Okay, it's 128 divided by 3. Okay, it's fine. Divided by 3, so it's just going to be 128,729 times 3 is equals to 2 over 3 raised to the power of n minus 1, right? Let's take this, continue on the next page. 128 over 729 times 3 is equals to 2 over 3 all raised to the power of n minus 1. All raised to the power of n minus 1. Okay, cool. We say, all right, that's fine. Find the log of 128 over 729. Put it back up. 729 times 3, right? Which is 2187, right? Is equals to n minus 1, the log of 2 over 3. What we have is the log, again, of 128, 2187 is equals to n log of 2 over 3 minus log of 2 over 3. What we have is log of 128 divided by 2187 plus, bring this log to the side, log of 2 over 3 is equals to n. log 2 over 3. We divide both sides by the log of 2 over 3. We're going to have n is equals to the log of 128 divided by 2187 plus the log of 2 over 3, all divide by log of 2 over 3. Therefore, n is equals to that. We introduce, we put the log of 128 all divided by 2187 close bracket plus the log of 2 over 3 close bracket is divided by the log of 2 over 3 close bracket. This is equals to 8. Therefore, going back to the question, right? Going back to the question, term n is equals to 8 for Tn is equals to 128 over 729. It's complete. All right. Next question. Base 2.2 here. All right. 2.2. Just drinking some water. In a mathematics competition, the total prize money for the finalist is 30,500. Each finalist will receive the total prize money for the finalists, which is all of these people, right? The total, right, prize money for the final, right? Important is this one, the finalists, all of them in the final, right? Each finalist will receive a part of the prize money according to his or her position at the end of the competition. The table below shows the position of the finalists at the end of the competition. The prize money. The last one gets 100 grand. The second last one get 250. The third last get 400. The fourth from last get 500. How much will the first one get? Calculate the prize money for the finalist finishing from 18. So this is a number pattern, right? The only thing we have to do is look at it from a number pattern, right? The fourth from last, right? So what we are realizing here is that we are having people who are in the pool for this money, where there is the winner, which is first, is T number 1, is X amount of rands. And then there is the last guy here, which is T number we do not know, right? He's gonna get 100. And then there's a guy before him, which is T number minus 100. He's going to get 250. And then the guy behind him, which is T minus 2, is going to get 400. T and minus 3 is going to get 550. This money is increasing until we get to this guy who is first position, who is going to get the most amount of money. all of the money won by that these people won accumulatively must come to 30,500. Right. Okay. They say calculate the prize money of the finalist finishing on the 18th from last. 18th from last, which is 18th from last. 18th from last. Right? Don't know is going that side or going that side, but 18th from last. Okay, cool. We first look at this, what it shows us. We have X there, we have 550 here, we have 400 here, we have 250 here, we have 100 here. So we say, let's look at this. What is really happening here? From here to here is 150 that is being minused. From here to here is 150 that is being minused. From here to here is 150 that is being minused. Right, okay. So we can realize that this one is an arithmetic, which is Bn plus C. Right, is an arithmetic, where B is equals to minus 150. Right? This is term number one. We do not know it. But what we can use is we can use this one as the last one. Okay. So we are looking for calculate the prize money of the finalist finishing 18th from last. Let me understand this. Okay, now I understand. 18 from last is the guy who's finishing 18 from last. So we're going to look at it as last term, this one, 100. We're going to look at it as a first term for a sequence that is continuing. Now I understand. Okay. Forget all of this. There is a sequence that is continuing. There's a guy down there. Let's say this one. There's a guy there who is Tn plus 18 from last. This sequence is continuing. If you look at this sequence as continuing going that side, there's another person who is number 18. No, we're going there because this guy is the last guy. There can't be another guy after him. What am I doing? I'm confusing myself. Going this way because this is the last guy. Remember, 100 Rand is the last guy. It's even stated here. He's the last guy. So we're going there. If we're going there, we're looking for the guy from Tn minus 18. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. So from this, we can see, okay, if B is negative 150 plus C, right? Then 250 is what? We say, okay, 250 is equals to, no, there's an N here. 250 is equals to minus 150 N plus C. But 250 is N minus 1. Yeah, let's just make it the way I understand it. And then we have Tn, a simpler solution. Right, let's try 400 is equals to minus 150. Yeah, wait. 250 is equals to minus 150 and minus 1 plus C. 400 is equals to minus 150 n minus 2 plus c. Therefore, 250 is equals to minus 1 n plus 150 plus c. 150. 150 comes this side is 100 is equals to minus 150 n plus c. Here I have 400 is equals to minus 150 and this plus 300 plus c. This one goes this side, 100 is equals to it's simplest when we say Tn is equals to A plus N minus D, where D is equals to minus 150 and A is equals to the first term, but we are looking at the sequence inversed, and then what we are looking for, N is the 8th term. All right, simple. We are just going to inverse it, right? Which means N is equals to A, the first term, which is 100, plus N is if this is the first term, but it's Tn is the first term. The term we're looking for is 18 from this one, which is term number 18, minus 1, and D is 150. I got confused there a little bit, but if you're looking at it from this side, therefore D is not negative 150, it's plus 150. Because now we are looking at the sequence as 100, 250, 400, 550, where this one is term 1, where what we're looking for is term number 18, where the difference is not negative but is positive 150. Therefore, we're going to have the B is equals to 150, right? N is the term we're looking for down there, which is N is here, which is term number 18, which is 18. Therefore, C is the term we haven't figured it out. We say Tn is equals to Bn plus C, where we say 100 is the first term. This one is equals to B, but B is 150 because we figured it out, is this one. We're flipping it. We're no longer looking at it from, we're looking at it like this, 150 times 100 is the first term plus C. 100 is equals to 150 plus C. Go that side, minus 50 is equals to C. Therefore, Tn is equals to 150 N plus C. We're looking for term number 18, which is 18 plus 50. No, minus 50. We come to the calculator, which is 150 times 18 minus 50 is 2650. Apologies for that. I complicated it. It wasn't supposed to be as complicated. It's the same as this one, which is 100 plus 18 minus 1 is 17 bracket times 150 times 150 is the same. 2650 is the same. Okay. Then they say calculate for x. Calculate for x. All right. When we're calculating for x, let's just stick to this page here, right? If 100 is T1 and T18 is equals to this one here, 2650, right? Then you say calculate for x. X is now the last term, which is Tn, is the last term, is Tn, is going to be x runs, right? Is the last term. So how you calculate that? Based on this, they are saying all terms added together are going to give us 30,000, right? All terms added together, they're going to give us 30,000. Okay, is an arithmetic. What is the summation for arithmetic? Right? The summation for an arithmetic, let's use a new page. The summation for an arithmetic is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 is equals to d. Right, we are looking at it, we say this one is term number 1, this one is term number 2, this one is term number 3, and this one is term 1, 2, 3, it's term number 4. Somewhere along the line, there is term x. Term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. It's term x. Right? Calculate the value of x. Okay, cool. A is equals to term 1 is equals to 100. Right? N is the one we do not know. D is equals to term 2 minus term 1 is equals to term 3 minus term 2 is equals to 400 minus 250 is equals to 150. Okay. We say therefore, but Sn is equals to all the money. The total prize money for the finalists is 30,000. Each finalist will receive a part of the prize money. All of their money together is 30,000. All of their money together is 30,000. Therefore, we say Sn is equals to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1, d is 1. We say Sn is equals to 30,500 is equals to n, we do not know, divided by 2, bracket, 2a is 100 plus n minus 1, d 150, all brackets. 30,500 is equals to, this and this is 200 divided by 2 is equals to 100 n plus this and this is 150 divided by 2 is 75 n squared. This and this is negative, is minus 75 n is equals to, this is 75 n squared, this and this is minus plus 25 n, this comes this side is 3,500 is a minus, is a negative. We try to simplify it first by saying, let's see if we can find a common value here of 25, divide everything by 25. Say 0 is equals to, this one is going to be 3n squared plus n minus 120, 1,220. We can use the quadratic formula where n negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac minus 4a3c negative 1220 bracket, all divided by 2a, which is 3. What we left with is n is equals to negative 1 plus minus the square root of 1 minus 4 times 3 times minus 1220 is a positive, 14640 is a positive, right? Is a positive. All divided by 6. Therefore, n is equals to the square root of 14640 plus 1. The square root is negative 1 plus minus 121, all divided by 6. Right? We say minus 1 plus 121, all divided by 6. We get n is equals to 20. And then we try minus negative. We get negative 20, But this cannot be a solution because we're talking about a position. There can't be a negative position, so we're going to take this one. N is equals to 20. Right, N is equals to 20. Now, we're solving for X. We're solving for X, right? So if we're solving for X, we haven't found X. We're solving for X. The last term is the 20th term. The value of the last term is what we're looking for. Therefore, we go back to Tn was what? Tn was 150 and minus 50 is equals to 150. 20 minus 50 is equals to 3000 minus 50, which is using the calculator. It's going to be 2950. All right, next question. We're going to have a quadratic sequence. What's up?
One guy maybe was born. It was a my born man. But I still say
Which guy are you talking about?
soldier.
You want what, social?
Maybe money for transport.
Yeah, I didn't tell you don't have. Can what's happening with you and social? You owe him money.
Money.
You owe social money. And if he's borrowing money, you don't have. You don't owe him money. He's not your friend, bro. He's not your friend, that guy. I don't have money. I was thinking maybe you're talking about something. Yeah, me, I'm working. Question number 3. Determine an expression for the general term Tn of the quadratic sequence. Question 3. 3.1. 0, 17, 32. This is 17. This is 15. This is minus 2 plus. Yeah. Okay. 3.1. Determine the expression for the general term n Tn of the quadratic sequence. Tn is equals to a squared bn plus c. All right. What we know is that 2a is equals to negative 2 because we already told it's a quadratic. So a is equals to negative 1. And then 3a plus b is equals to 17. Therefore, 3 minus 1 plus b is equals to 17. Therefore, b is equals to minus plus 17. B is equals to 20. C is equals to A plus B plus C is equals to 0. A is minus 1, B is plus 20, plus C is equals to 0. 19 plus C is equals to 0. C is equals to minus 19. Therefore, Tn is equals to minus n squared plus 20 and minus 19 is the general term of the sequence. Minus n squared plus 20 and minus 19. Okay, which terms in the sequence have a value of 56? Therefore, T56 is equals to what? This is 3.2. We're going to say no. Tn is equals to 56, right? Not T56, right? T, right? 56 is equals to minus n squared plus 20n minus 19 is equals to minus n plus 20n minus 19 minus 56, 0. 0 is equals to negative n minus 20n. Then we plot these two, it's going to be 70, 76, 75. 0 is equals to n squared minus 20 plus 75. 75 is times 1, 15 times 5. And 15, 5, and plus is equals to 0. And n is equals to wait, I made a mistake here. Here. Right, we're going to have 0. 0 is equals to minus n squared plus 20n minus 19 minus 56, which is 0 is equals to n squared plus 20n minus 75. We divide everything by negative. 0 is equals to n squared minus 20n plus 75. Right, you open it up in brackets, you're gonna have 15, you're gonna have 5, you're gonna have n, you're gonna have n, you're gonna have 0, right? Gonna be minus, therefore n is equals to 5 and n is equals to 15. For this one. Okay, let's take a break. Patasa, what is your business, you and that your friend?